This is the hair and face of a post-workout queen. I'm glowing with endorphins. I feel amazing. I've just been at the gym and I did an Afrobeats dance workout. So I've been shaking it, shaking what my mama gave me. This video is going to be a Q&A. I asked today on Instagram for your questions. I asked for your questions, but I'm going to grab some food, have a shower, and I'll see you in 5. Ta-da! Welcome back. Hair's up, face is done slightly. Welcome to my official YouTube professional backdrop. Let me show you slightly more. Here we go. It's complete with white walls, white mirror, fairy lights, fake flowers, which I can't kill, 2 cactuses that I can and will. Not purposely, it will just happen and I'll be like, oops, just buy some more. And a candle that is mulled wine, and it is in fact September. So got the starter kit, now I just need to produce some quality content, which we all know is not going to happen. This angle's rubbish, the lighting's rubbish, but you're here for me, and here I am. I asked on Instagram today for questions, and I googled it, and this many questions actually means that you're a celebrity, so they're still going. Still going. Still. Okay, that's it. They're finished now. I'm going to try my best to answer them snappy, because you know that I do like a good old story. X, the Glitter Boutique X says, what are you most proud of yourself for? At the moment, I would say I'm most proud of the way I've kind of got back to being myself after the breakup. I'm living here in this studio. So yeah, I'm single. I'm living in this studio on my own. And it was a massive adjustment, and it's still weird. Like being alone here at night, it's weird. But now I've got you guys to keep me company, so thank you very much. But I'm proud of my mental health. I'm proud of the fact that I'm pushing myself to do things on my own. I'm proud of myself for getting back to realising who the F I am, and feeling proud of myself in general. Being gentle with myself, being kind, seeing friends, getting on with my work, starting YouTube again. I'm so proud that I've actually bitten the bullet and actually done it, because it was such a fear for a long time. Like I got like, oh my god, I haven't done it in so long. Oh my god, I put on weight. Oh my god, I look so big. Oh my god, I'm gonna get hate. Oh my god, so many things. Even today, I'm like, oh my god, the angle. But this jumper's massive. Not even that it doesn't even matter. Size. Anyway, we'll get onto that later. At Bieber Rose says, is there such thing as too much fun? Never. Never. Olivia TI235 says, what is your next hair colour going to be? I don't know. I want to go darker, but like a darker red. So it looks dark, like maybe like a dark brown, but then in the sun, it looks like red. So basically this, but just without like this tinge. Can you see like this tinge it's got? I don't want the tinge. You know what? I'm sitting here like this, perched forward on my chair, trying to angle my chin to look as small as possible in my head, looking as flattering, the most flattering angle, and it's hurting. It's hurting my back. I've been to the gym, I'm tired. I just want to sit like this. But then I look in the viewfinder and I'm like, oh my god, I take up the whole screen. You know what? F it. I'm sitting like this. Char_Bailey_ says, what's your life motto? At the moment, I would say it's literally F it, F it. Like, who cares? Live your life. Life is way too short. We spend so much of our time wondering what other people think, wondering how we look to others, not wanting to be disliked, wanting to be liked, wanting to seem perfect, wanting to seem all these things, wanting to put out content that people like. And it's what for? What for? To please other people? Nah. If you're trying to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing no one, and especially yourself, so F it. Felina's Way says, what is the most important focus for your personal life? At the moment, it's just focusing on myself and kicking myself up the bum as well to continue with this YouTube thing I'm doing again, because it really does keep me upbeat, and it keeps me me. I feel like the last year that I haven't had this channel and haven't done anything, it's made me like slump into a version of myself that I just did not recognise. And now obviously with the breakup, I'm like, right, let's do it. So it's just to focus on myself and push myself to do things I wouldn't normally do, push myself out of my comfort zone, and just get back to being me, because I've missed me so much. Dawn's_Daily Meltdown, great name, says, I ran out of glasses and cups. What type of vessel would you recommend I drink my H2O from? Well, Dawn, I would probably recommend a vase or a jar or just a hose. Alyssa Nicole W says, if you could have anything magically happen right now in your life, what would it be? Oh, anything magically happen in my life, what would it be? I'd win loads of money. 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 It's funny because my mindset has changed so much over the last year that I think a year ago I would have been like, I want to be thin. I want to be thin so badly, I want to be thin. And now I'm just like, I just want money. I want to enjoy my life. I want to have no limitations. I would love to live somewhere different. I'd love to live somewhere bigger. Travel the world, do all these things that I'm, held to because I can't afford, which is why I've started making videos again. No, I'm joking. But Charlie_fitness25 says, have you still got a naughty drawer? No, but I'm working on it. I've spent so many years in a hole, feeling sorry for myself, feeling like I need to please others, that I am not the way I am, that I need to be smaller, that I need to be better, that I need to be someone else. And life is too freaking short to do any of those things. Life is so short, and we should be celebrating our bodies for what they can do, whether it's, sight, movement, hearing, rather than thinking I'm not a certain size, I'm not a certain weight, I'm not a certain BMI, I'm not a certain whatever. All of this diet culture shite takes up so much of our precious brain space, like 99% of it. I mean, that's not an official stat, it's just my own picked out of the thin air stat. I think we all spend so much time focusing on how we look to others, to ourselves, whether we're doing the right thing, whether we're conforming in the right way, whether we're on a diet, or whether we are, thinking of losing weight, or whether we're being good, or whether we're doing these things. And you know what? Life is too freaking short. Life is too short. And it's horrifying how much time and effort is spent on trivial things, and the things like going out to a party because you want to go rather than staying in because you feel embarrassed, or not seeing family, not seeing friends, not living our lives because of the way we look. And I think it's time for all of us to say F it. You know what I'm trying to say, F you. It more. Ash_OCR says, what music makes you feel awesome? For me, it's almost anything by BTS. So much love. BTS are Korean pop, if you do not know who BTS are. I'm not in... You know what? I've never really listened to BTS or any kind of K-pop. At the moment, I've been listening to a lot of Algerian pop, like... so amazing, and it's just got an amazing beat, and it just makes you want to move. And obviously I sing along, even though I do not speak Algerian, so if there are any Algerians watching, I'm sorry for butchering the beautiful language. I'm doing it. I'm doing the dance. Anything I can wiggle, basically anything I can wiggle to, because I love a good wiggle. Vela.therapy says, what are your plans for the remaining 3.5 months of the year? Well, the fact that this year only has 3.5 months is crazy. I still feel like it was New Year, like last week. What are my plans? I think to settle in this studio, to actually finish making it look nice. Like, I know that there are certain parts, like there's frames under there that need filling with pictures. There are a few things that just need sorting, so it's perfect. It's 90% there, but it needs that extra tweak. And I think when that's done, I'm going to feel really settled. It's been difficult for me to kind of settle in. I've been single nearly 2 months now, and only last Saturday, so 2 days ago, did I actually take a box of stuff to the charity shop that needed to go, because I just wasn't ready to let it go. So I think just settling in, putting myself first, not putting any pressure, trying to set up a blooming schedule with YouTube. I want to start posting Sundays, Wednesdays. I think that's a good thing. If I aim for 2 a week, it's going to keep me in the momentum, whereas if it's just once a week, I'm going to be like, so yeah, Wednesdays, Sundays, but don't hold me to that. And yeah, just listening to myself more, and realising that I am an individual, and I am not completely invisible, which is how I've kind of like moulded into. Amoremus. I never know how to pronounce your screen name. Amoremus. Amormus. Let's go with that. You know who you are. What was the hardest part from transitioning from weight loss to body positivity? Ooh, where do I even start? So I think the hardest thing has been, like, in terms of like family, friends, nothing, absolutely fine, everything's fine. In terms of my audience, it has definitely been people calling me a failure and that I've given up, and that, yeah, loads of awful things, and that it's not healthy to be body positive and not give up on weight loss, because we're also brainwashed with diet culture. And I'm going to do a whole new video on this. And to answer, I've got a few questions on here as well about, have I given up on weight loss? I have given up on intentional weight loss. Now, there's difference between moving your body, eating intuitively, and losing weight because of what you do. All of our bodies have a set point weight, which means your body knows what weight you should be, regardless. It's just we've been taught to ignore all the natural cues, like hunger, for instance. We've been taught to ignore everything so that we think that we know best. To ignore when we're hungry, to ignore when we're craving bread, to ignore when we're, just natural things that our body has been fine-tuned over so many years of evolution to notice. Anyway, that wasn't the question, was it? So, just being seen as a failure because people fear fat, and people fear giving up and not being on a diet and not striving, because it's natural to always be losing weight and always be striving. It's not normal to just be like, you know what? I'm really happy with myself. Just imagine if we all turned around and said, we're happy with ourselves. How many businesses would go out of business? Billions, absolutely billions. And it's the business's marketing in teaching us that we have flaws that keeps them going, and flaws do not exist. It's just sorry, the guy upstairs running around like doing a marathon. It's just, diet culture and societal shit that makes us believe that we need to constantly be losing weight and improving ourselves, and not respecting how we are at this very moment. And I'm sure I'm going to get people go, yes, but respect is about losing weight because whatever. If you disagree with me, then that's fine. But I'm not going to respond to you because I'm right. Simple as that. Sky_tattoo, amazing question, says, what is your favourite type of cheese? Mine's brie. I just can't live without cheese. Sky, me too. I can't live without cheese. My favourite, but they're so hard though. I can't choose one. Favourite type of cheese. Could I go with like mature cheddar? But I feel like that's cheating on halloumi. But what about feta? What about Port Salut and primula and brie and camembert? Oh no, I can't choose one, sorry. Sky, it's just too difficult. Lauren Teague 13 says, something you wish you told yourself a year ago. Don't leave YouTube. Tara Louise _, says, does your mum still have her lavender jumper? Yes, indeed she does, and she's definitely going to feature soon wearing it. I'm going to make her. Larry and Janice Ringler say, what are 2 things you are doing to give yourself grace and kindness on your journey? Lovely question, thank you. Just realising that it's not a race. We panic a lot to think that we need to be there now, or I've got to be ready to do something, and I've got to, I can't do things now because I'm not ready. We're never going to be ready. If we're waiting till we're ready, we'll be waiting till we're on our deathbeds. No, that's awful. But, did I get it? No. Just giving myself kindness and being patient and being proud, because being proud of yourself is freaking huge. Even small little things like I drank some hydration today. I'm so happy with that. I'm happy I drank some hydration. I moved my body. Great. So proud of myself. I was going to get an early night, but it's now 20 to midnight and that's definitely not going to happen. But yeah, just giving yourself patience and, itchy face, patience and kindness. And it's difficult sometimes because we're hard on ourselves. Like, well, I could think to myself, oh, well, I didn't push myself hard enough in the workout today. There was a bit where we were like pushing our hands down and I didn't touch the floor on a few of them. And I was like, oh, I wish I touched the floor, but I did so well. Like, and why am I looking for the negative? That's a good one. Perspective is everything. And most things can be viewed as a positive, but sometimes we have certain mindsets that treat us to think of the negatives. For instance, today, oh, I could have pushed myself harder, I didn't work hard enough. No, I left my house, I went to the gym, I worked out, I sweated, I got a whole lung full of oxygen, I drank loads of water, I feel good, and I feel limber. And that's what I'm going to focus on. Not the fact I didn't touch the floor in certain bits and I wasn't as coordinated as the other girls, but you know, life is how you look at it, and you can really improve your mindset just by changing your mindset. You know what I mean? Oh, got it. Oh, there's blood on the wall. It's stained now. Peanut Butter and Smiles says, that's a great name, says, what type of content are you going to be doing on YouTube from now on? I'm going to be doing different things. I think day in the lives, I love filming. What I eat in a day, I love filming. Q&A's easy. Maybe some kind of like fashiony haul, a room tour, kitchen tour, just like normal things. Grainy OC80, hello, says, what type of person would be your ideal partner? Somebody funny, somebody kind, somebody trustworthy, and somebody honest, and obviously hot as hell. No, yeah, those first things are so important, so important, because if you don't have trust, it's rubbish. If you don't have laughs, that's it. I mean, if you're not laughing at my jokes, what's the point? Renee Melody says, what's your favourite meal to make? Mine is cheesy scrambled eggs for the win. Oh, cheesy scrambled eggs. It must be pasta. Cheesy pasta with pesto and spinach, or cheesy pasta bake. Cheesy pasta, basically. Amazing. Malik Kulunk, I think I've pronounced your name wrong. We message a lot, but I have never thought about how to say your name. I'm probably saying that completely wrong and you're probably laughing. Hopefully you're laughing and not crying. What's the best advice you would give to somebody struggling with life in general? Write down things you're grateful for. And it can be such basic things like, I'm grateful to be able to see. I'm grateful to be able to hear. I'm grateful to be able to move my body. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head, to have food on my plate. It's easy to, when we get caught up in so many things and comparison and all these different whatever, to forget the basics of our lives and to think, right, my body is functioning and keeping me alive. Amazing. Freaking amazing. And sometimes when you're struggling, it's good just to remind you and to take things back to basics. Another thing I also like to do is to write some like kind words down on in a jar maybe, and like pull them out. I've actually got a jar here that I want to do that with, but like write some kind things down, and when you're having a bad day, just pull one out, like a compliments box kind of thing. And journaling also really helps to kind of like just get out your emotions, because sometimes you don't want to talk to somebody, you just want to like get things out, and you can just do like that automatic writing where you literally just like kind of zone out almost and just be like, but that's definitely something I need to start doing, because I always think I need to journal, and I've even got a journal right there that I need to start using. Just see what you're grateful for. See if you can work out what's difficult, and if you work out what's difficult, you can think, right, how can I make it less difficult if it's possible, and then work on making it less difficult. Like if it's the job you hate, think about, right, let's get a new job. I know it's easier said than done, but these things all affect, having a crappy job that you hate affects your whole life. So just realise that things are constantly changing. So even if you feel like you are completely lost one day, you could just wake up and just feel better. And there's always things to look forward to. If you're really struggling, I'd recommend talking to somebody professional, maybe getting some CBT, some cognitive behavioural therapy. But obviously it all depends on how you feel. Laura Bethany says, are you single now, Lauren? Yes, I am. Burley.31 says, are you happy? I am happy, yeah. I have had a lot of laughs recently. I've had a lot of good times. I have had such an amazing response on my first video, and that literally filled me with so much love. I am happy. I am still hurting from the breakup, I'm not going to lie. I'm not just going to put on a good face and be like, amazing. I'm still hurting, and it's going to take a long time for that to go away, but I am making great progress, and I feel like I'm way further ahead in the healing process than I thought I would be. Like this time 2 months ago, I could not see a light at the end of the tunnel. I felt so just broken, and now to think of where I am, it's a massive step forward, and I'm really proud of myself. And I know I sound like I'm boasting a lot, but I think we should boast about our good things in our lives and the things we're proud of, rather than always complaining about things. To be like, hey, I'm really proud of myself because I'm doing this, you know. Anyway, if you've got to this part of the video, please comment below on something you're proud of, or if you find that difficult, comment on something you like about yourself. And I did this the other day on Instagram, and I got so many lovely responses, and a couple of people said that they found it really difficult to do. So also, if you do find it difficult, think about yourself through someone else's eyes. Like, how would a family friend describe you, or a friend of yours, or, you know, a relative? How would a family friend describe you? How, you know, somebody close to you, what would they say? Because I think it's so good to feel good about ourselves, and we don't do it enough. We haven't been taught to celebrate ourselves enough, and it should be illegal. But hey, I'm here to change the world. Brit_in_PHX says, I think that's Phoenix, says, how has your life changed since your body positivity mindset change? You know what? Oh, I love you. I love you too. Thank you. It hasn't been something that just clicked. It's been something that you just realise it's changed at like a random time. Like, it isn't like, wow, I feel better, amazing. It's like you'll realise you're in a situation and you'll think, oh my God, wow. I just feel so much calmer. I think that's a really good way to say it. I feel calm. I feel more at peace. And I'm not panicking. I'm not like, oh my God, I've gained weight, and I'm like, obviously I still have times of that because I'm human, same as everyone else, ish. And I'm just calmer. I'm kinder. I view people as well as myself differently. Like, I'm so much less judgmental. And not saying I'm a judgmental person, but we're taught, you know, to judge. As a society, you know, we just do. It's natural. But I'm a lot kinder and more excited about the future now, rather than just thinking, oh my God, I can't live with this mindset any longer, which is how I used to feel. Now I'm just like, great, I'm looking forward to buying clothes, even though, you know, nothing's really changed. I'm moving my body because I want to, because it feels good, not because I ate too much. And it's really freeing. Obviously, I'm going to talk about it more another time, but yeah, I think that's a good way to see it. Calm. Julianne says, are you still working with your mum, or do you have a different job now? I am working with mum. I'm her video editor, filmer, media person extraordinaire. Casey Smith.YEG says, what is one thing you love most about yourself physically? Come on, get vain. What do I love about myself physically? I'd say my bum. It's always been my bum. I also like my lips. My lips are probably second. Louise M2 says, are you open to dates? I am. It's taken a long time for me to be able to say that, and it's quite scary to say that, daunting and all those things, but I am open. Why are you offering? Burrows.Joanne says, what made you come back to YouTube? I missed you lot so much, and I was worried about it, and I was overthinking it, and I was dreading it, and now it's just been absolutely fantastic. But I just missed the communication, the friendships I've made. Like yesterday, when I was reading all the comments and responding, I've responded to every single one, and it's been fantastic. And so many names that came up, and I was like, I know that name, and it was like so many people commented saying having me back was like having a coffee with an old friend. That is such a compliment to even have that someone say that. But I felt like that was the same with the comments, because I knew so many of the names, and I've just missed the community. I've missed this side of myself that's creating and making a video, taking a camera, filming, editing, creating. Even though, you know, they're silly videos and they're, you know, it's not very difficult editing at all, but I've just missed the creation side of things. One more question, because I've got low battery. Mrs_H_McPhee says, coming back, do you feel differently towards YouTube and subscribers? Before the break, I feel like I overcomplicated so many things. I was trying to like make my videos more and more cinematic in a way, even though it was just drivel. But like I was trying to add music all the time and put in loads of like fancy things, and it was taking me so long. And then I was trying to like perfect myself as well. But actually none of that matters, because I just want to talk and put myself out there and like help you lot and you help me. And coming back has just given me so much more of like a renewed love for the platform and love for you lot. So thank you. Louise M2 says, would you consider yourself lesbian or bisexual? I'm definitely bisexual. I know I said in a couple of things this week on Instagram that I was lesbian, but that was just when I was posting that chat to that man, the weird man. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely bisexual, even though the thought of a man right now is disgusting. So true. So true. Maggie_ruthless17 says, what's the biggest lesson you've learned in the past year? Be true to yourself and listen to your gut instinct, because your gut instinct knows. Mrs.T.Rex says, favourite YouTuber or somebody you love following? My favourite YouTuber at the moment, without a doubt, is Grace Booth, Grackle. I'll put a link to her channel because she is just brilliant. Love her. She's a breath of fresh air, and she's actually probably one of the reasons why I came back, because I see how like authentic and natural she is, and I'm like, you know what, if Grace's channel can boom like it has, I'm like, well, I can do the same. So yeah, this is it. It's probably a really long video. I'm dreading editing it, which is great fun. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned, something coming on Sunday. Peace out. Bye.